US blocks medical aid to Cuba in show of Wild West brutality. And in the meantime, Cuban doctors are traveling to countries helping where needed. Come the fuck on. We're in the middle of a pandemic and the US is pulling this shit. Have some fucking decency and humanity, god damn it. Not alone here I assume, but I don't understand why the US insists on maintaining its embargo on Cuba. Cuba is such an amazing country with great people, to say nothing of its phenomenal medical system, which could be very helpful right now. Is the US still that afraid of a small, sort of communist island nation? Does the administration get off on holding a 60-year-old grudge? That title is misleading. Yes, medical supplies are being blocked, but it's because of an embargo that was put in place about 6 decades ago, not because the US has just now decided to block it. The only mention of Trump is the fact that there's a petition asking him to lift the embargo. I'm not sure who is enforcing it right now, but whoever is, it's definitely a dick move though. The article has no link sources. Reminder that Morningstar Online is the official news publication for the Communist Party of Britain. I've nothing but disgust for the Trump administration, but upon Googling can't find any major or legit news source for this. All seem to be quoting the listed site, which seems to bill itself as a Marxist site. Home page, https://morningstaronline. Co. UK, https://morningstaronline. Co. UK, which doesn't mean it's wrong but should also exist in other sources if legit. Addendum, I see that legit news sites are also reporting the story, as something that a Cuban official said on his blog vs as Wild West brutality. AP and CTV also include the info that supplies didn't arrive because Cuban officials say the cargo carrier of Colombia-based Avianca Airlines declined to carry the aid to Cuba because its major shareholder is a U.S. based company subject to the trade embargo on Cuba. The embargo has exceptions for food and medical aid, but companies are often afraid to carry out related financing or transportation due to the risk of fines or prosecution under the embargo. Which, again, is information not included in the Ops article, which instead says US acting with Wild West brutality, using the COVID-19 outbreak as an opportunity to strangle the Cuban Revolution. My point is not that there isn't a huge amount of POTUS and co. next level dickery, but that incendiary and, to all appearances deliberately misleading, articles aren't really helping anyone. Land of the greed, home of the slave. US, communism can't succeed because it's a flawed ideology. Also US, spends countless billions kneecapping every communist movement in history to make sure they don't succeed. The United States currently imposes a commercial, economic, and financial embargo against Cuba. The United States, https://en. Wikipedia, org/wiki/United_States, first imposed an embargo on the sale of arms to Cuba, https://en. Wikipedia, org/wiki/Cuba, on March 14, 1958, during the Fulgencio Batista, https://en. Wikipedia, org/wiki/Fulgencio_Batista, regime. Again on October 19, 1960, almost 2 years after the Cuban Revolution, https://en. Wikipedia, org/wiki/Cuban_revolution, had led to the deposition of the Batista regime. The U.S. placed an embargo on exports to Cuba except for food and medicine after Cuba nationalized, https://en. Wikipedia, org/wiki/nationalization, American-owned Cuban oil refineries without compensation. On February 7, 1962, the embargo was extended to include almost all exports. The embargo does not prohibit the trade of food and humanitarian supplies. Just an FYI, America doesn't prevent food, or humanitarian supplies, so I doubt this article holds any weight. This is a politically motivated article designed to lift the embargo completely. So no, America isn't actually doing this. I found a few other sources, but it was more along the lines of the plane was never allowed to fly to the island to start. It's more likely that the Chinese never sent over a manifest to the US for what was on board the flight. Then claiming they can't send anything. It's a Chinese attack on the US. Seems like China is fully taking advantage of the political landscape while we are all trying to fight the virus they released on the world. LMAO, Morning Star. The source article is from a self-proclaimed socialist news journal and seems very pro-revolutionary Cuba. Highly doubtful its claims are correct. Same site has an article defending China's credibility in regards to its suspect virus numbers. Are you people for fucking real? A story this big and Morning Star Online. UK got the scoop. Does no one vet anything anymore? Just click on the homepage, they're shilling Marxism merchandise. Anything just to say Trump bad. It kills me to sound like I'm defending the Tangerine disaster, but wasn't it just yesterday everyone was up in arms about the story of Trump sending supplies to China? Fuck you Reddit for making me defend that POS. Read the article, people. This is straight up propaganda. Look at the source. It's literally a socialist and communist mouthpiece. Listen to the story. China is the hero, and it is selflessly helping Cuba and Latin America, but the evil imperialist USA has other plans. Haha wow, I can't believe Reddit is eating this up. Please look up other sources before posting. The shipping company was the one that refused to ship the supplies because they feared they would face a penalty due to the 60-year embargo. There are even exceptions to the embargo for medical aid. China's working overtime now LOL. Thanks for the news r/world news. The site doesn't seem like it's sponsored by China at all with the constant anti-American rhetoric. Wild West brutality. How are the articles I'm seeing coming out of France and Germany so closely matching with one now coming out of Cuba? It's almost like there's a third-party bad actor coordinating a response. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the French arm of Russia Today first reported on masks apparently being seized by US citizens. And how is a US embargo preventing China from doing business with Cuba? A good old communist media link LOL. Your Chinese overlords approve. This publication is a tabloid, folks. Please take the time to review the publication before grabbing the pitchfork. Christ. And since you believe this, you will also probably believe that Hillary Clinton is selling children out of a pizza joint in DuPont Circle. But they were blocked from the socialist island because of the crippling US embargo. These are unprecedented times. It would be sensible to look at this embargo, and temporarily suspending it. If country is need, and we have the ability to help, politics should be set aside.